There's an important distinction to draw between bad stories or crappy coverage and the right that citizens have to argue about that and complain about that, and trying to weaponize distrust. The First Amendment is the beating heart of the American experiment, and you don't get to separate the freedoms that are in there. There are 5 freedoms in the First Amendment: religion, speech, press, assembly, and protest. And you don't have religion without assembly. You don't have speech without press. We all need to celebrate all 5 of those freedoms, because that's how the e pluribus unum stuff works, right? We differ about really big and important things in this country, and then we come together around the First Amendment, which is an affirmation of the fact that people are free before government. I mean, this is the 4th of July weekend. The Declaration of Independence is pretty dang clear about this, that we think government is just our shared tool to secure those rights that we have by nature. And so we need to affirm those rights. We need to do that civic and catechetical stuff to teach the next generation what America's about. So we need more of that from everybody in this conversation.
You talked about weaponizing distrust. Could you expand on that? It sounds like you're saying this is more than just lashing out. This is a strategy by the president so as to sow seeds of mistrust in anyone who provides any critical coverage.
I mean, we could go full nerd on this, but the reality is journalism is really going to change a lot more in the digital era. And we have a risk of getting to a place where we don't have shared public facts. A republic will not work if we don't have shared facts. I'm the 3rd most conservative guy in the Senate by voting record, but I sit in Daniel Patrick Moynihan's desk on the floor of the U.S. Senate on purpose, because he's the author of that famous quote that you're entitled to your own opinions, but you're not entitled to your own facts. The only way the republic can work is if we come together and we defend each other's rights to say things that we differ about. We defend each other's rights to publish journalism and pieces and things that we then want to argue about. I agree with the president that there is a lot of crappy journalism out there. Jake, I think you would agree that there's a whole bunch of clickbait out there in the world right now.
Of course.
And it's going to barriers to entry to new journalism are going to go down, down, down. And so it is going to be possible in the next 3 and 5 and 10 years for people to surround themselves only with echo chambers and silos of people that already believe only what they believe. That's a recipe for a new kind of tribalism, and America won't work if we do that. So we need to come together as a people and reteach our kids what the First Amendment is about. And it's not helpful to call the press the enemy of the American people. There are a whole bunch of particular journalists who should be called out for particular stories that aren't good enough. There should be journalistic ethics and integrity. Journalistic agencies and media organizations should admit when they make mistakes, and they should issue corrections, and they should fire people. And we've seen a little bit of that the last week. That's a good thing. We should be celebrating it.